Hi mamas, and welcome back to Workin' Mama. Today we are picking up on our series of must-have baby gear, with today's theme being diapers, all about diapering. So we're not going to go super in depth on diaper bags and how to choose one or how to pack one, because we have lots of content for that for another time. Yeah. So today we're going to focus really more on what do you need in your house for diapering essentials. Right? Yeah, based on our experience, right? So Weston here is 14 months old and he's still in diapers. And we're going to talk about what we've used with him. So the first thing I want to talk about is diapers themselves. We do not necessarily have a very big preference towards a certain brand, and I would say it has kind of evolved over time since we've had Weston with us. The one thing that I do really recommend, especially for first-time parents, is that if you get a brand of diapers, try to see if you can get one that has that yellow line that changes with when baby is wet. So it'll turn blue, so it makes it very easy to tell if baby is wet or not. So I do recommend that. Pampers has them on almost all of their diaper styles. The one I have in my hand here, this is actually like a pull-up style. It's called Pampers Cruisers 360, and we really like this for now. This is a size 3, and so that's the first size that they offer this kind in, so it's pull-up style. It's easy to take off by just ripping the sides, and we really like it because he is very wiggly right now. So he sometimes is not willing to sit still for his diaper changes at all. He will flail, and so during those times, that's when we use these. I will say they are more expensive than kind of more traditional diapers, so we actually have both. This is, I think, a Huggies kind. We also are using Pampers Baby Dry. Like I said, we really don't have too much preference on these, but other than when he's wiggly, we're using a pull-up style. When he's not, we're using kind of a regular style because they're less expensive. But no matter what, we do prefer to have the kind that have that yellow line to make it easy to know when baby is wet. Now that we've been parents for over a year, it is definitely easier to tell with or without the line whether he's wet or not. But definitely in those early stages, with how frequently you're changing diapers and everything, it is nice to be able to have that as an indicator for you. Next thing I want to talk about is wipes. So we started off using Pampers Sensitive Baby Wipes, which I think a lot of people do because they are given out at most hospitals. And we liked them at first, seemed like, okay, they're fine. And so we were buying those. And then we decided to try the Target brand, which is Cloud Island. So I have the box here. It's got this cute little chubby baby on there. Sensitive Care Ultra Thick Wipes. They really are ultra thick. And this is cheap. This is like $18 for 800 wipes. 8 packs of 100. So they're very cost effective and very high quality. Much thicker than Pampers. And we really like them. I highly recommend. So the next thing I want to talk about is at your diaper station. So we have a little caddy that we like to keep a set of diapers in. So we have the couple of different kinds. Another tip I'll mention for you, especially if you have a younger one who's maybe still in newborns or ones, is to have the next size up of diaper available for you. So at nighttime, if you find that baby is peeing through diapers constantly, we had that quite a bit, and we were doing late night changes of baby and all the sheets and the PJs and everything. Like, we were doing it like multiple nights in a row. When you go up a size on the diaper for nighttime, it can hold more of that moisture, and so I do recommend having that size, that next size up, on hand for you. So this is a little caddy that we have. It is a special diaper caddy. I think it's by Skip Hop. Yep, and it has a little night light here that you can tap on or off. We don't really use that very much, but it perfectly fits the OXO wipes holder, which we really like. So it has just the simple weighted plastic piece to keep the diapers in place, and then pulling them up one at a time. It's very simple, one touch to open, one touch to close. So when you have wiggly baby in one hand and you only have one hand available to get to your wipes, it's very easy to do, rather than kind of wrangling whatever it comes with. Usually I need multiple hands in order to manage this. And it keeps them nice and moist too. We've never had an issue with that. So to put them in, which my container is empty right now, so I might as well go ahead and do it. I just rip open the whole thing. Don't worry about like trying to pull them out of the mouth or anything of the dispenser. And just lay them in there flat. One pack fits perfectly in there. Put the plastic piece on top, and then I'm ready to pull wipes out. It's that easy. So the other thing you'll see I have in my caddy, I have one of the baby bum paddles, and I got a little bit of made fun of when I had this on my registry, but I actually use it and love it, and I recommend it. Dustin likes to play with this. That's why you can hear him happily screaming in the background, because it's so fun. It's squishy, it's bendable, and it has a little suction here so you can stick it onto things. It doesn't stick well on the finish on our actual changing table, so but it sticks pretty good on the wipes dispenser, but pretty much we're just keeping it on the side here. So I do recommend it for many reasons, one of which is not having the baby cream going under your nails. Also, now that he's a little older, he's starting to get a little more tickly, and I know that's different for every kid, but when I am putting cream on with my fingers, he is tickled like instantly, but then when I have this instead, he's totally fine and isn't as wiggly. So that's another thing to think about. It's not terribly expensive. You can buy a 2-pack that comes with this regular size one and a travel size one, which I'll show you later because I have that in my diapering clutch. In terms of actual cream for baby, for rashes and whatnot, this is one of a few different brands that we're using. We also just use plain coconut oil, which we really like too, so that's a nice kind of natural option for you. This is Baby Bum and it's coconut balm. We like this too. We also use Boudreaux's butt paste and like that as well. It kind of just depends on what we have handy, because we have all of these different ones that we've gotten like as gifts from baby shower and whatnot, and so we've just kind of continued using them all because we like them all. So I don't necessarily have a preference for one or the other than if you are particularly looking for like a natural solution, then coconut oil works really well. Just a regular jar that you can get at a grocery store, and we do have that too. The next thing I want to talk about is the actual changing table. So we have just a dresser that we've had for years, and as kind of a pregnancy pre-baby project, we refinished it and painted it teal to match with the motif in his room. And then we just bought a dresser top changing pad. And so this is called the Hatch Baby changing table, and we love it. It has this little hook here so you can put straps on it. We very rarely use those, but it is the perfect size for baby. He still fits on it now as a toddler. It is cush. It is easy to wipe clean. The one con I will mention about it is that it can be a little chilly. I would say if you live somewhere where it gets cold. We live in Florida, so it doesn't really get cold here. But it's not going to be as warm as something that is cloth covered. So sometimes what we'll end up doing is just put a little like swaddle blanket on there to give him kind of a little pillow to rest his head on, and then some of his back would be covered with the blanket as well. So sometimes we do that. The thing about this that is so cool, aside from it being like easily wipeable and low maintenance and everything, is that it connects with an app on your phone, and that app will help you track everything for your baby. I think I should do a whole video just on this app. It's called the Hatch Baby Grow app. And it will also weigh your baby. So this is actually a scale. I would love to show you how this works. So I'm pulling up the app right now, and I'm going to ask for a baby volunteer. Let's see what you got, Weston. Okay, so it asks you to zero it out when you're ready to use it. I just have to be nearby. It uses Bluetooth, so your phone has to be Bluetooth enabled. You ready? You want to get weighed? Yeah? Yes, Pua is there. Okay, ready? So, right now he sits up, so he can sit up on it. And let's see what you are. So it takes a minute, and if baby's too wiggly, it's very difficult. So stay seated. Good job. Good job. Yay! So he's hovering in the 22-pound, 1 ounce range right now. And then it tracks all of that for you. Thank you. So you can see what their weight percentile is too. So most people can't tell, in between pediatrician appointments, like, is their baby gaining weight? Things like that. So that is something really nice to have also for breastfeeding moms, because you can actually do weighed feeding. So you can weigh baby before, feed, and then weigh baby after you've breastfed, and then know exactly how much breast milk the baby took. The next thing I want to talk about is just a couple of kind of ancillary things that you might need. If you have a boy and they're getting circumcised, you're going to need to have Vaseline and gauze to treat that as it heals. So that's something good to have in your diapering area, because with every diaper change, you're going to need to change that and refresh it. And then also having, of course, extra diapers and wipes and things like that. I don't think anyone recommends baby powder anymore, so there's really no need to have that. We've never used it for Weston. We have extra diaper pail liners for our diaper pail, which is the Decor diaper pail, which I've already done a 5-minute review video on, and I highly recommend it. I'll show it to you just so you can see in case you haven't seen that video. This is also like a mint color, which we really like, and it's very good, high capacity. It does a decent job of keeping the smell contained. Not the best. I don't think that there is anything that will keep it 100% contained. So we do like that as well. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is, very briefly, a diaper bag. So this is like our primary diaper bag. It's called the Jujubee Be Right Back. It's a machine washable diaper bag. I rave about Jujubee bags in like every video that I make because I'm so passionate for that brand. And I'm not going to talk too much about this bag, but what I have inside of it, just one of the several items, is a diapering clutch. So this is another Jujubee bag called the Jujubee Be Quick. So it is a small clutch bag, and they now come with a short strap or a long strap, so you could just throw it over your shoulder crossbody. I love this, and this is what I give as a gift to a lot of new parents, because it is so convenient to have everything that you need for diapering in a small, grabbable bag in your larger diaper bag. That way you don't necessarily have to take an enormous backpack or shoulder bag or whatever with you. So I always pack in here wipes. So like a small slim thing of wipes. This is actually a wipe pouch product which keeps your wipes moist. So I actually take some out of my bigger wipes container and put them in here. I have a folded up changing pad. This is also a Jujubee change pad item. Like I said, I just fold it up and keep it in there. It's machine washable as well, which is super convenient. I have butt paste in there. And as I mentioned earlier, I have the little mini baby bum paddle. My case for it broke, but love having that too, as well as several diapers. I usually keep like 3 or 4 in here. Right now I only have 2. And I like to keep baby trash bags. So if you have pets, you're very familiar with these already. They're the same. They make them for babies, but they are a lot more expensive than the doggy trash bags are. So you can use doggy trash bags too. But I do recommend at least having a couple of plastic bags, even if it's just like a crumpled up, Walmart, Target trash bag, plastic bag to have with you. Just in case of a particularly bad blowout, or if you have a dirty outfit that needs to be contained and not, infecting the rest of your diaper bag and what's in there. So I recommend having all that too. And as I mentioned, the Jujubee Be Quick clutch bag, this short strap can come off. And then it comes with a long strap as well, so that you can quickly, and this is what my husband and I do every time we go out and one of us needs to change our boy, is we put the long strap on, and then swing it over our shoulder, grab the baby in the other arm, and then run to and from the bathroom. I never even have to put this down. I can really have it just at my side, getting everything that I need out of it while I am changing baby in that public area. So there you have it. Those are my must-have items that I recommend for diapering for baby. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a like. I'd love to hear your comments as well. Are there items that you would maybe add to this list or think that would be better alternatives? I'm always happy to hear those things in the comments. Please consider subscribing to Workin' Mama if you like this content and want to see more of it. We are producing new content each week. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.